Nice, Peter. That makes sense, Sammy?
Yes, sir.
Let's see it again, buddy. Step back, let him reach. Nice.
Last couple of weeks, the last thing that we did was Octopus, right? Here, Octopus guard. Well, a little tip here, this is how you prevent the cross faces. You put this elbow by the ear, now try to cross face. Oh, there we go. But the number one defense from the Octopus is really to cross face you back down. So you're gonna go ahead and cross face, and you're gonna flow with it. Okay, when I get cross face down, I'm not gonna go flat to my back. See if I'm staying on my side here. I'm gonna bring my elbow to my belly button and windshield wiper this arm down into the classic underhook. Now this arm is going to go underhook on his knee pit. So everything up here. And now I'm going to pinch his femur and walk my hips away. Just a little sweep here. Let's go here. Octopus. This is kind of like a newer guard. Maybe last 10 years. You're really supposed to have the underhook on this side. That's really what they want you to have is half guard underhook. That's the classic. So
what does that look like?
The underhook?
Yeah.
It's here. This is half guard underhook. And the reason this is kind of the classic option is because you can go right to the back. Or you can wrestle up. So we're gonna take the Octopus and go to the classic option. So we'll go here. Octopus, they're going to cross face us down. Now the cool thing about having been in the Octopus is that this aligns me so far out to his left side that, to his right side, my elbow is closer to his center line than his left armpit, which means that he can't really block it. Stop me from getting the underhook, okay? He can't really block that. So now I have my underhook on this side no matter what. So it's like a little dilemma. If he doesn't let me have the Octopus, I'm for sure gonna get the underhook. So you always have an option. Here. I'm gonna go armpit deep here and armpit deep here. Pull him up to my chest, feet on the mat, and I'm gonna scoop my hips this way. Okay, guys? So Octopus, cross face, underhooks. Let's go like 2-3 minutes each. Okay, guys. This is probably the number one jiu-jitsu pass. Number one for self-defense, number one for MMA. Yeah, if I had to pick one, this would be it. We're gonna go half guard. And the reason half guard is such a prominent position is because it is one of the positions where the greatest surface area entanglement of our body. Even more than a full guard. I've got like our calves, all of our inner thighs, and then soon all the way up and down the length of our bodies. It's hard to imagine being more entangled with somebody than half guard. It is like the classic jiu-jitsu position. In wrestling, this is called a Turk, and you would do it on purpose. It's not a bad thing to be in someone's half guard because it keeps someone's hips down on the mat. They can't stand up because their femurs pinch down to the mat. So this is great for mixed martial arts. Great for self-defense. You could pretty much stop grappling here if you're fighting and just start throwing punches. They're really severely diminished here. But in the sport, we want to pass guard so that we get our guard pass points. We got to get past their legs. They're going to hold on pretty tight, not tight, we're not sparring, but they're going to hold on pretty tight so I have an idea of what it's like to get past this leg, okay? The number one thing here is look at the way that our legs are entangled. They're like this, right? And so it's going to, yeah, just like literally like the shapes are holding each other in. So we're going to change that. We're going to change the shape so that it's harder for him to hold on. And I'm going to pressure into his sternum and into his head to help myself, okay? The first things I'm coming cross face underhooks. I'm coming under the head and under here, and I'm going to put him on his back. Here's an experienced jiu-jitsu player. He knows not to be on his back, but I'm going to put him on his back here. I'll just quickly note here that like a wide base distributes your surface area for balance, but it doesn't concentrate your pressure. So if I really want to concentrate my pressure on somebody and be heavy and smash them, I'm actually gonna narrow my base so that I can tilt on it and concentrate my pressure. So wide base for balance, but narrow base to concentrate pressure. So I'm gonna concentrate pressure up here under his chin. He's gonna hold on pretty tight. Now here, I'm gonna put the flat of my sole on the mat and I'm gonna walk it up to his pelvic bone. And what that does is it raises my knee off the mat. You hear, is that harder to hold on to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no longer kind of like this. Now, as soon as my knee sees the sort of like daylight here, I'm gonna cut it to the mat. And now his hips are facing his right side, but his head and shoulders are up and down. His spine has twisted. I'll concentrate pressure on the top of his spine, windshield wiper down here. Let's try it again here. So this way here. So again, this is important. You gotta be really careful. You must not do this, okay? And this feels like a nice wide base, but the issue with this is if he knows like deep half, and he comes in here, oh man. And then actually he'll be on your legs in 1 second. Okay, so the whole thing is I'm kind of trying to, I'm trying to just flatten him, right? But I can't let him underneath me. So I've got to keep this tight where he can't get underneath me. And now I got to keep this tight where he can't get underneath me. And I want to put him on his back. Here. Turn my hip to concentrate pressure and then walk this foot up. I can help it. Now that this knee is out, I'll cut it to the mat, concentrate pressure on his head and arm, and windshield wiper out. Okay, guys. Half guard smash pass. Let's go like, we're gonna go like 3 minutes one person and 3 minutes the second person, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here we go, guys.